Okay, we're on the main fork of Holly River below the forks, below the Gerald Freeman campground. Actually a little bit below Peebles Run. As you're going down the river, we're on the right-hand side, right off of the old Midland Railroad tracks. And we're at a place called Irvin, I-R-V-I-N, which is a place they stopped when the Midland Railroad ran. And we talked to a local that lives in Brock Run, which is just another half mile down the river around the bend here. His name was Roger Friend. He told us that this was the Irvin 4-H camp area. And I'll show you the parking pad and what he calls the bumpers where the cars would park. This is before the lake was created. But up here, some of the old house structures, a little bit higher up on the hill, maybe about 20 feet more in elevation from where this Brock Run campground was, right below Irvin here. What's most unique about this is that nice chimney with the curved entrance there. The stoop here and the stairs that led right up to a little stoop on this house. The foundation, a little stoop over there as well. But this was a fairly sizable, well-built house by the looks of the foundation here. It looks like that is a chipped stone, that arched entrance right there. The reason I say that, it's not made out of concrete, as you can see. Go around to the back side without getting in the sun. The top of the chimney is lying right here. So this is the first structure we saw at Irvin, the furthest one upriver. Okay, the house with the chimney is not the furthest one upriver. This one is here, this old house foundation. And this is fairly sizable as well. Oh yeah, look. One thing I don't see, maybe that was the chimney there, or a stoop to get in and out. I'll walk over to that. Now this is probably a chimney right here. This part of the foundation I'm standing on now. Another house structure right here. You see in the back here. Red brick chimney. We've looked at the bricks, they don't have any name on them. Just plain red bricks. Okay, as we're coming down river here at Irvin, this is the third structure. You see some of the palings or pillars here. And what's interesting here, it looks like they had some type of drain system. There's an iron pipe there. And we found this broken, very thick-walled green glass Coca-Cola bottle. Unfortunately, the bottom is missing. That would have had the date information on it to have told us how old that is. And it's a pop top, as you can see. But it's a green bottle. Probably puts it in the 50s or 60s, right before this place went out. You can see the wall way back there. Retaining wall. Right back in there. Then right up front here is a fairly substantial set of steps, pretty wide, leading up to what looks like a porch before you get into this building. Stretches all the way over this way. So I'm walking up this long set of steps. See how wide they are? It looks like a porch area here. All the way over to this side. Another pretty substantial building. Now, if you're boating along down here below Peebles Run to Irvin, this structure you could see as you're boating along, it stands out. That back wall is concreted. Might have something to do with the 4-H camp that was here right before the lake was built in the late 50s. But you see how substantial the foundation is here. This big entrance pad right here. I think that's retaining wall, but where it starts to be concreted, this was the house right in here. Because it looks like one big pad. All the way over to this wall here on the right side. Concrete pads are here, which is almost underwater. If the summer level water comes up, it's a little bit dry this spring. This was part of the old 4-H camp. That wouldn't have been related to the structures back there. Okay, some of these blocks here, bricks, say Hammond on them and Bessemer. These are older bricks. Now this red brick here doesn't have anything on it. But this is what I was talking about right behind it. Those are some older blocks from a lot longer ago. The most amazing thing is this concrete foundation here is obviously some large building probably to do, since it's concrete with the 4-H camp. It's gonna be hard to make this out, but there's concrete here, and pilings right there. You'll see as I come over here, right there. Right in front of this, like this was a porch to this big building here. Clearly a foundation, the way this zigzags in here. You could even see the concrete poured right to here. We didn't notice. This whole pad right here. And then another concrete pad right at the water's edge. This would be clearly underwater during summer pool elevation. This is downriver, the 4-H camp area. That we kind of figured looks like a chimney, top of a chimney that was tumbled over. They're working up to those concrete slabs and foundations. And up in the woods there, 20 feet in elevation at least, is where those structures were. But this was a substantial building, like the main lodge for the 4-H camp. When you look at the size of the foundation, it's 70 feet at least, all the way to the back wall there.